It's available.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Playing with the Broncos
the 32
again.
Now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Fishy tissue in the park with us.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
There's a new food obsession sweeping the nation.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is Marlon Mack, 3rd-year running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Brissett. Able to find the rookie from Ohio State, Paris Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
First down, Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
After the sack on first down, Brissett gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
Oh, Chris Harris, you gotta be there.
As they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Oh, Lord.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays. And they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On first down, Hines. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the bootleg, it's Brissett sliding out of the pocket. And avoids the contact by sliding. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided to better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
There was no cars. It was just all this skill. And there's your depression. Not just one.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now it's Hines. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
If I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll run here with Mack. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll run it with Mack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. Rush coming in. He's taken down. Jabbar Sheard wreaking the defensive habit.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I knew I should have canceled the play, actually.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs.
Go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job of limiting that and keeping him from the 1st down.
They've stopped him in his tracks. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
All right.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Let me get the line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Giants just got banned. Wow.
Looking for Campbell downfield. This is caught at the 20.
Look at that shit. I can't even go for the ball. Like this.
Inside the 20. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
Internet connection.
So the big play means just like
Let
that,
me go for the ball.
from the red zone now on first down.
Throwing in a double coverage.
Rush in. Check. Cross.
Out of the gun, percent.
Yeah. Sack. Give me that shit.
The football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And this one is right down Broadway. Vinatieri, the NFL's oldest active player, also the league's all-time leading scorer, passed Morton Anderson last year.
Yeah, he turned 46 in December of 2018. He really can't see it in his leg, maybe in the beard.
You can see it in the beard.
Maybe in the beard, that's about it. But as long as he's booting them the way he's booting them, keep going, big guy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Block now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Marcus Hunt.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw it is Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Hey, what's the ball?
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now.
Yeah, and I got to play on this laggy-ass internet connection.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Oh, that kick on.
Yeah, you can see, like, look at the lag. God damn.
Coach is trying to scare me.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Hey, you got 3, 3 down.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Check.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him as he pulls it in.
Look at that shit. Can't go for the ball.
Gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. He's such a good route runner.
Can't go for the ball at all.
On 3rd down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Damn, that shit
the better
trash.
a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Brissett on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Derek Wolfe, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing, Brissett. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Brissett sets to throw it. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Brissett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Come on. Check 52 to Mike. Check 52 to Mike.
Brissett. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Marlon Mack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Hines on a toss play. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Brissett. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. And missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
I'm watching ridiculousness, right? This motherfucker was doing sit-ups. They put a towel over his eyes. And when he rose
the
up,
Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half, Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Lock to throw on 2nd down. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, exit. No.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7. Locke caught on the right side by Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 31, Locke is going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. set. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3.
So he done turned up on his monkey ass, then.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And how about that return? As he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They come out here in the eye. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here.
Are we surprised a little bit? 2nd and 1, they went quarterback sneak. I know it works, so it's not like I'm second guessing at all, but I thought they might go with something else there.
No, I'm sitting here trying to think the last time I saw a 2nd 1 sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to go ahead and use your back if you're going to run it or if you want to throw it, a little quick pop there. But in this case, just get in behind those big guys and pick up a first down.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to run with Mack. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marlon Mack with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. We're set now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So, in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. So, after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 1st down, and they'll try to run the option left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
23 yards on the play.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
On 2nd and 9. Wow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Nigga got fucking smacked in the face with a watermelon.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Again, it's Jones. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Throwing on 3rd and long. Lock. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's tomorrow. Yes. That's next week.
The kick by McManus is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, right.
Because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to the field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
You hear me and Trey video saying damn right.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. On play action, Brissett under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
$85 for what?
That's football. That's football.
Oh.
That's football.
That's good. No.
See what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Heck yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
What you buying, Sixers?
It'll be a pick out the 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Yes, I'm going to a football game Saturday, guys.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that.
So you're a Daniel Jones fan, huh?
Like 100,000
I never knew of him until he went to the Giants. Hey, I did know the last year quarterback, though. I did know him, though. Like, I watched him. He was good.
Down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th
like,
down.
we just started getting good when we got that coach, what's his name? McCree? Something like that. Something like that.
Now Brissett on 4th down.
Let's go.
Throw away. He's taken down. Derek Wolf. And now possession's going to go
that's all you
over
needed was him to make
the
you mad.
20-yard line.
That helps sometimes, getting mad, because you know the game is cheating, and then you got to play against the game and the opponent. Yeah. That makes you better.
Ain't over yet, Joe.
They'll run on 1st down.
Ain't over yet. It's only 8-point lead.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He can't score.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's your ball.
We don't normally talk about it.
See a jackass and kick a field goal.
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster?
Right.
Their ability to read plays.
He got 2 timeouts. Oh, wait.
We're going to wear our shirts today. Beauty Beast. Beauty Beast. Beauty Beast.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
That was tough right there.
Oh, it wasn't. You was just whining in the beginning, man. Grow some balls, man. Play the game.
I'm talking about that run I just had.
No, it wasn't, man. Just play the game, bro. Grow some balls, man. Do what you do best, bro. Fuck niggas up in there, bro. I told you, stop playing with these niggas, bro.
They'll go again to Jones.
I don't know what makes
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
He swerved on that nigga right there.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They look pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared.
That commercial,
It's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while.
He had the nerve to say, who was that?
So
nigga, that is you.
Hey, you want to know what got me last night with Mongo, bro?
Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the
That nigga was not asking us what we had a Jordan Rick yet.
Nah, he must have had his mic on.
He didn't say nothing, bro. Like, nothing at all.
So for the Broncos, the win means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they
Right, he
get
didn't say nothing like that.
they'll try to rebound next week as they
If
have
Nicky would have said something, he would have said something. Preach would have said something. King, he stayed to himself most of the time because he'll give a fuck what goes on.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
But still, that motherfucker, man, he didn't say none of that shit. And then listen, this is the fucked up part about it. We played one game with him and got off.
Oh yeah.
I left the party.
Oh yeah, we did
I
get off.
came back. But
Was it? Oh, man, I left the party. As soon as you left, I stayed in there about 10 minutes, and we talked to, well, no, I stayed in there about 30, 40 more minutes, because we talked about the purge and shit. And then, like,
Oh yeah,
I got into the conversation. This is the only reason why I got into the conversation is because when I heard King start talking to him and King started laughing, I was like, alright, I ain't gonna leave King by himself because Mongo say stupid shit. So I was like, let me get myself into this conversation. That's when I jumped in the conversation. And Mongo talking about if it's a purge, he gonna kill the fucking police department. The police department, nigga. He talking about some. He said what I'm gonna do, nigga. I'm getting rich, nigga. I'm hitting all the stores. He talking about some. And then listen, I said I'm trying to hit all.